Hi there, my name is Sarah and welcome to my channel and this full moon ritual yoga flow. Unlike new moon, which is all about setting goals and intentions, planting seeds and starting new projects, full moon is about completion, celebration and letting go. The time around full moon is a very energetic, emotional and spontaneous time of the month. A big buildup of energy. People tend to have a sense of restlessness and chaos within and around them. Full moon invites us to cleanse our space, body and mind, and to let go of any of that built-up energy. Rituals are all about doing activities with intention and care. They set the foundation for everything that we do and help us live a mindful life. Moon rituals are beautiful ways to simply disconnect from the busy everyday life and tune back into you, your body, and the universe. Full moon is a great time to chill out and relax, to self-reflect and to let go of emotional baggage. And because of that, yoga is an amazing tool to include into your full moon ritual. Before we begin, remember that it is important to enter into rituals with a clear mind and open heart. Take a moment to collect your thoughts and arrive into the present moment. Wash away your worries by taking a deep breath and focus only on the exact moment you're in. We're starting off in a laying position on our backs. Just go ahead, lay down on your back on your mat. Close your eyes and stretch the arms above your head. And then take them over to the right side, moving hands and feet over to the right. So you're creating a banana shape with your body to stretch out the left part of your body. And to breathe deeply into that stretch and your belly. Close the mouth and breathe only through your nose. And walk your hands and feet over to the left side. And breathe deeply into the right side that is now being stretched. Walk hands and feet back to center. Give yourself a really good stretch. And walk your feet in to place them onto the mat. Place the right hand onto the belly and the left hand onto your chest. If you want, your knees can be touching, so this is a very resting and relaxing pose. Allow the back to sink down to the ground. Notice how your body is feeling this moment. Allow your heart rate and breath to slow down. Place the hands onto your knees and begin to rock from front to back. Start with baby movements and make them bigger and bigger until you can come into a seated position. From here, swing your feet towards the back to come into a kneeling position, hands under the shoulders and your knees under the hips. On the next inhalation, drop the belly down, open the chest and gaze forwards. Exhale, opposite motion, round the spine and draw the chin close to the chest. Inhale to open the chest, drop the belly down. Exhale to round, press into the hands. Inhale to open. Exhale to round, really press the ground away with your hands. One more time. Inhale, open the front body as much as possible. Exhale to round, stay here, continue breathing just for one breath to stretch out the spine. Inhale. And exhale. And sink the hips down towards your feet. Walk the hands slightly to the front and rest the forehead down to the ground. Walk the hands over to the right side. Place the left hand on top of the right one to intensify that stretch. Walk the hands back to center and over to the left, placing the right hand on top of the left hand now. Sink the forehead back down in between your arms. Relax the shoulders. And breathe deeply into your belly. And then walk the hands back to center. Press yourself all the way back up into a kneeling pose. And then step the right foot to the front in between of your hands. Lift your hands and upper body all the way up. Inhale to lengthen here. Exhale, draw the elbows down to the ground. Stop when they are in one line with your shoulder. Inhale to stretch the hands back up, grow tall. Exhale, sink the shoulders and elbows down parallel to the ground. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, elbows down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, stretch your hands up and slightly move them towards the back. So you're opening up the chest. Tuck the belly button to the spine to protect the lower back. Instead of arching from the lower back, try to shine your heart upwards and forwards to move into that back bend from your upper back. Also here, the shoulders are sinking down away from the ears. With every exhalation, sink deeper into that right bent leg. And then slowly leave that pose. On the next exhalation, move the left hand to the front and the right hand towards the back into a twist. Continue to move into that pose by sinking the right fingertips down and the left ones up. Breathe deeply into the front part of your body that is being opened. And swing the hands back up, place them down on the ground and step both of your feet to the back into downward facing dog. Make sure your spine stays long and straight. You're relaxing the shoulders away from the ears and your head sinks down so you gaze towards your feet. If your legs are still a little bit tight, you can bring a small bend into them. Slowly over time as they begin to warm up, work towards straightening the legs and ground down through your heels. And then step the left foot to the front, sink down onto the right knee and stretch your hands and upper body up. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, draw the elbows down parallel to the ground. Inhale to lengthen upwards. Exhale, sink the elbows and shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach the hands up, stay here, and slightly lean towards the back. Open your chest, protect the lower back by tucking the belly button towards the spine. Sink deeper into the left leg with every exhalation. And on the next exhalation, move the right hand to the front and the left one to the back. Keep moving deeper into this twist by sinking the left fingertips down and moving the right fingertips up. Breathe deeply into the belly and the whole front body part. And release. Ground down through both of your hands and step your feet to the back into a downward facing dog. Let's take one breath here. Inhale. And exhale. On the next inhalation, move the right foot towards the back. Make sure that your hips are staying in one line. Exhale, step the right foot to the front in between of your hands. This time we're staying up, so lift your upper body and hands up into high lunge. Also here, send your hands up high and slightly to the back to open your chest. Sink deeper down into the right leg. And open up into a warrior two by grounding down through the left foot. Open the hips to the left side and the right hand reaches to the front, the left one to the back. Drop the shoulders down away from the ear and open up the hips. Reverse the warrior by dropping the left hand down and the right hand reaches up. On the next exhalation, bring a bend into the right arm, lower it down onto the right thigh, and move the left arm towards the front, close to the left ear. Inhale to reverse, this time straighten both of the legs. And exhale, move to the front with both of your legs being straight. Imagine someone is pulling the right hand to the front and then letting you drop down. Place the right hand on the inside of the right ankle. Your whole body is one straight line. You're gazing up towards your left fingertips if possible. And slowly push yourself all the way back up. Shift the weight into the back foot, into Skandasana. Sink down into the left leg. And over into the right one. Moving slowly from right to left, back and forth, shifting the weight from one leg into the other. And find your way back to center. Your toes are turning outwards with the heels inwards. Reach the hands up as you inhale. Exhale, squat down with your knees reaching out and the elbows go down parallel to the ground. Inhale, straighten everything. Exhale, sink down into goddess pose. Inhale up. Exhale down. And stay here in this pose. Place the hands down onto your thighs. Begin to twist to the right. Back to center and the left. Very slow movements. Sink deeper down with every exhalation. Your hips are opening up and the knees are turning outwards. Keep twisting from right to left to massage the internal organs. And we're moving over to the other side. So push yourself back up into a standing pose. Then rotate over to the left side. So you're in high lunge with the left foot in front of you. Reach your hands up. Slightly bring them to the back to open up the chest. On the next exhalation, move yourself into Warrior 2 by grounding down through the right foot. Open the arms, drop the shoulders down and sink deeper into the front leg. Reverse your Warrior by dropping the right hand down and the left one up. And then move towards the front. Bring a bend into the front arm, lower it down onto your front thigh and stretch the right arm close to the ear towards the front. Reverse, this time straightening both legs. Reach the left hand up. And exhale, move to the front. Keep your legs straight. Imagine someone is pulling the left hand to the front and then allowing you to sink down. And then slowly come all the way back up. Step to the front of the mat and give everything a good shake. And reach your hands up, interlace them and lean over towards the right side. Tuck the belly button towards the spine. Inhale to come back to center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale back to center. Place the hands onto your hips and step the left foot behind you to the outside of the mat. Bring the upper body slightly forwards. And feel a stretch in the right hip. Switch up the sides. Come back into a standing pose and step the right foot behind you to the outside of the mat and lean to the front. And come back to center. Open your feet as wide as the mat. Turn your toes out and the heels slightly inwards. Reach the hands up as you inhale. Exhale, bring them together in front of your chest and squat down. Instead of just sinking into your flexibility, keep your muscles active in this pose. Press into your hands so that with your elbows you can press the knees further to the sides. And then relax. Sit down onto the mat. Keep both of your feet on the ground, slightly in front of you. Inhale to reach the hands up. Keep your spine long and straight. Exhale to twist. Right hand goes to the back and the left hand is either hugging your legs or place them on the outside of the leg, arriving a little bit deeper into this twist. With every inhalation, grow tall. With every exhalation, twist deeper. Inhale to come back to center. Exhale over to the other side. Find your variation, either hugging the legs or moving yourself a little bit deeper into the pose by placing the right arm on the outside of the legs. And then come back to center. Allow the soles of the feet to touch. Drop the knees out and slide the feet a little bit further away from you. And then move the upper body to the front. Place the arms down onto the ground and wiggle them through your feet towards your hands. Gently push yourself back up into seated pose. Rest the hands down onto your legs. Reconnect with your breath, your body. Arrive in this present moment and notice how your body is feeling now. Feel free to stay in this position as long as you want and need to. Tune into your body and see what sensations are coming up. Take all the time you need and want to sit with yourself. Namaste.